This is the Walker Edison mid-century modern wood kitchen buffet sideboard, entryway serving storage cabinet doors dining room console. Honestly, when I got this sideboard, I was pretty skeptical at first. The images looked great online, but you never really know about the build or quality until it's in your house, assembled and filled with your actual stuff. So for anyone thinking about getting a sideboard or a buffet cabinet like this, here's my quick review. Straight from my real experience using it daily in my own home. The very first thing I noticed was the shape and overall design. This sideboard is pretty sleek and really long, 70 inches wide, so it stretches across a good section of any wall. The walnut color is what really caught my eye though. It has a soft, mid-century modern finish that fits in with pretty much anything, at least from my point of view. I think whether you're going for cozy and classic or a more modern vibe, this piece just blends in well. The lacquer on the finish makes everything look polished and feels smooth to touch too. From my experience, the material surprised me, in a good way. The top felt way sturdier and smoother than I expected. Plus dust just doesn't seem to settle as quickly on this piece, which is a relief. I've had it for a few months now, and it still holds up without much fussing or cleaning. The build feels really solid. The whole structure felt dependable once I screwed in the legs and checked the balance. It does weigh about 130 pounds, so it's not exactly something you'll want to move often, especially after it's loaded up. The legs themselves are cylindrical and kind of elegant, which gives the whole piece a subtle retro look. I personally really enjoy. About assembly, honestly, it can be a bit of a process. Everything comes flat packed and the instructions are clear, but there are a lot of pieces. I needed help moving it into position because of the weight. I won't lie, you'll want an extra set of hands and a couple of hours free if you aren't experienced with furniture builds. Once together, the sideboard is sturdy, but make sure to tighten everything so it doesn't feel wobbly, especially if you plan to store heavier things inside. Key features that stood out to me. There are 3 drawers, they're pretty wide, and I love how the metal glides let them open and close smoothly every time. 2 doors open up to reveal adjustable shelves. What this means is you can actually move the shelves up or down inside to fit whatever you need. So if you've got some bigger kitchen gadgets, stacks of plates, cables, board games, or even records, this sideboard handles it all. I keep extra dishes, my coffee gear, and random kitchen stuff in one area. In the other, I store some books and electronics. It's basically my catch-all space, yet it looks neat from the outside. The flat panel doors are a huge plus for me. They come with soft close hinges, which if you don't know, means they close gently on their own, even if you push them a bit hard. No slamming sounds, no worry about pinched fingers if you have kids around. The magnetic closure keeps everything shut tight, so nothing pops open accidentally. Max weight capacity is about 250 pounds, and I never worry about putting heavier items like stoneware in the cabinets. The drawers haven't warped or gotten stuck, which, if you've had cheaper furniture before, you know can be a real hassle over time. It feels like Walker Edison prioritized usability here, not just looks. I did have some hesitation about the veneer finish. Sometimes, veneer can get scratched or chipped if you aren't careful during assembly. I found a couple of tiny marks on the inside bottom shelf after I finished building it, but honestly, it's not that noticeable. And for the price, it still looks really good overall. I just recommend being gentle when piecing everything together and maybe building it on carpet or putting down a towel to avoid scuffs. It's perfect for people who need extra storage in the dining room or even a living area. From my experience, I've even seen people use sideboards like this in home offices to store files and tech. If you're working with a small space, the amount you can fit inside compared to its footprint on the floor is impressive. The rectangular shape means it fits well pretty much anywhere, whether against the wall in a dining area, behind a sofa in a larger living room, or even in an entryway for organizing shoes and bags. Another thing I didn't expect was just how tidy it makes a room feel. I never realized how much chaos came from having no place for the random stuff that collects in my dining space. Napkins, candles, takeout menus, you name it. With this sideboard, everything disappeared behind the doors, and the room literally felt bigger and more organized. The soft closed doors and smooth drawer movement make using it just feel nicer, like a little daily luxury. Moving it around on my own wasn't really easy though. At 130 pounds, it's heavy, so plan to assemble it right where you want it to go. I also wouldn't overload the upper shelves if you have young kids who might pull down on the doors. Installing the anti-tip kit that comes with it is smart for extra safety, great for showing off decorative things on top, plants, art, trays, whatever matches your style. Because it's so long, you can really make a feature out of the top surface itself. I switch mine out seasonally, and honestly, it never looks out of place, no matter the theme. From my experience, I'd recommend this for anyone looking to up their storage game without sacrificing style in their home. It's genuinely versatile. You could use it in a dining space, an office, or a living room, and it won't stick out. Just remember, the assembly takes some commitment, and it's a solid piece once put together, so don't expect to slide it all over the place by yourself. Try to build it with some help if you can. In conclusion, the Walker Edison mid-century modern wood kitchen buffet sideboard in walnut is both a practical and stylish addition to any home. The quality surprised me in a good way, and even though I had my doubts at first, I'm really happy with how it fits into my daily routine. If you're after storage that actually looks good and feels reliable, this sideboard checks almost every box for me. That wraps up my quick review. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below if you have any questions or thoughts about the Walker Edison sideboard or want to share your own experience. Thank you for watching.